It's getting more expensive to buy and harder to find home insurance in Colorado. It's something we've heard from a lot of people after several large and destructive wildfires. But a new report from the state now has the data to back it up. 9 News reporter Jennifer Meckles walks us through the findings. Jenny.
So, Kim, this study was truly created in the context of wildfires. There was a law from last year after the Marshall Fire and the East Troublesome Fire. That law directed the Division of Insurance to do this study. And the findings really impact homeowners across the state. Higher premiums, and some companies dialing back what they will offer in Colorado.
Between January 2019 and October 2022, the average Coloradan saw their home insurance premium go up by 51.7%. Let's all remember what hail can do to cars and roofs. And then there are the fires. Just look at where the East Troublesome Fire and the Marshall Fire fall on this timeline.
Marshall, East Troublesome being inflection points because some years we're lucky where the fires mainly are on, let's say, national forest land where there aren't many people, there aren't many homes, there aren't many structures. But when they do hit those structures, they are costly, as we've seen with Marshall.
And remember, insurance is a business. The state's Division of Insurance says it is a business they've learned is struggling in Colorado.
With the increasing premiums, companies continue to lose money, which leads to the other interesting point in the report is that consolidation at the top with the big companies.
This report found that most people are buying from the top 5 large national carriers, while 76% of other carriers are shrinking in our state.
It might mean that they're not renewing for people, or they are renewing with less coverage at likely higher premiums, or they're putting other sorts of restrictions in place. Basically, they're reassessing their risk tolerance.
And less insurance availability makes the state pretty nervous.
And if it happens in just one area of Colorado or a handful of areas, it's not going to stay there. It's going to leak out and become a problem across the state.
So what happens if somebody cannot get any insurance at all? Well, there is a Democrat-backed bill working through the state legislature now. It would create a public option, an insurance of last resort, if you will. Other states that deal with natural disaster risks have similar systems in place. Think like hurricanes or also wildfires. So the Division of Insurance helped guide that legislation, still working its way through. They also told me they want to hear from anybody who is unable to get coverage right now. And Kim will have some information about that in the web story.
Okay, yeah, important for everyone. And when you think about it, we really haven't had that big hailstorm in a couple of years. So,
but we have had it historically.
Oh, yeah.
We know it can happen.
I got a couple of roofs to prove that. All right. Thank you, Jenny.